Hey y'all, what's up? It's your girl Bree with Divine Emerald Heart. Okay, I wanted to publish, or excuse me, I wanted to record a post here with tarot already, but had to go to a memorial for an old college friend of mine who passed away. I'm not going to go into details, but her name, rest in peace, Amanda Rourke. Anyways, okay, some of the downloads that I've gotten. Warning. The karmic masculine could be a product of incest, or there's a lot of incest that runs in their generation, like their previous generations. And I've got a feeling that those previous generations could have also been involved in secret societies of all sorts. And wow, 1, 2, 3 on the timer when I said that. Okay, so there you go. Um, and they could have very well done a big part in teaching magic. Oof. But anyways, pay attention to all the synchronicities. All right, you got 111, 222. I've been seeing 222 a lot. Your life is balancing out. 333. 444 means you're divinely protected. 411, you're getting the info. 311, don't give up hope on love. And obviously, 1, 2, 3, things are happening in a domino effect. And 555, a lot of big changes coming. 1111, which is gateway to heaven, and it's a twin flame number. I mean, all of these are twin flame numbers, but when you see anything like 1, 2, 3 or 1234, that's definitely how do I say, like I said, events happening and order. It is so hot in Florida today. Oh my god. So I'll be honest with you. If you see me sweating or anything like that, it's because it's hot as a bitch. It's Florida. And I've got a feeling that someone from the Coven has recently passed away. And it was a backfire of black magic. And I want to say it was a heart attack. Well, these are the cards that I'm using. They're beautiful. Look, I mean, I love green. And then I will be using this Love Oracle after that. 404 on the timer. It came with extra cards that I don't work with. But I hope everybody's having a lovely Monday morning or night, wherever you're at. Let's get to business here. What does my collective need to know? What does my collective population need to know? Pay attention to what you see in the animal kingdom. 455 on a timer. Ugh, that's hair and shit. Could be seeing squirrels, spiders or spider webs, which talk about an interweaving community, but it's going to be a new community that you're going to be a part of, like your soul tribe. What does the collective population need to know? Two more. What does the collective population need to know? Okay, let's rock and roll. This karmic masculine, he's got a lot of debts. And I'm not just talking here in the 3D, like, oh, sorry. He owes the devil, and he owes deities. He's a person that, start a project but never finishes it, even in magic. I'm sorry, but that's just, if you're gonna do magic, man, like, be responsible about it and don't do bad shit. Ooh, Three of Swords upright. Heartbreak. Somebody is heartbroken. Huh. I'm taking this in two different directions. Karmic masculine, heartbroken from the fact that he's not getting anything that he wants, especially the divine mask. I almost said divine masculine. Maybe he had a secret crush on the divine masculine. Because I know that the karmic bisexual. I'm just gonna say it. I have no problem with the gay community whatsoever. But the karmic is bisexual, and maybe he had a little secret crush for the divine masculine. But I think that this is heartache from everything for the karmic. Life is destroyed, complete destruction, and can't have what he wants, which is the divine feminine. And I'm also sensing that this could be some major ass heartache from the divine masculine. From, I just heard, broke my own heart. From listening to a lot of bullshit lies and, false narratives about the feminine. He doesn't feel alive in his soul right now. But man, he's been putting on a face, pretending. Okay. Wow. Or, shit, it could be heartbreak from uh the Coven from losing one of their members. Anyways, there we go. Wow. Mm. Uh, I'll explain all of this in a minute, guys. Just hold on. Or at least devil-like energy is out of the building for the feminine and the masculine. Well, definitely more for the feminine. Oh wow. These are interesting. I love these cards, the art. But I'll be honest, there's one thing I don't like is that the High Priestess card here talks about somebody 1221 on the timer. As I'm about to say this, the High Priestess talks about somebody who's very intuitive. I don't like how her face is down. Like she's depressed. I don't like that. Don't be sad. Well, most divine feminines out there are very highly intuitive, and some of y'all could be natural witches, healers, empaths, and technically, you guys are sad. And that's because the Coven has been making your life hell. And you've been doing everything you can, to hold out with protection magic, defensive magic, all of it. And just to let you know, most people, like I said, most victims here that would have been fucked with wouldn't have made it. But you did, and that's because you are a part of the collective population. You're here for a reason. Okay, you're meant to do something really big and helpful on this planet. Hmm, nice. I might have to switch the camera a little bit so y'all can see The card's better. What? Oh, well. And the next main theme here, the tower. This is some gung ho shit that just think of it as, a very unexpected event. Like, something, the carpet being ripped up from underneath you, and it's not a good event. It's like, what? Or, since we've been seeing 555, which is change, this could be a good tower. But there's energy, a lot of energy going on from both sides, the opposition and the collective. Lots of change happening from both ends, but this tower, I think this is the tower of terror for the karmic masculine, because the masculine and the feminine are getting together whether he likes it or not, and the tower of terror with finally getting arrested. Finally getting arrested. And he could, metaphorically, you see a lot of people in this card, in this tower, okay? See, like, you see several people, like, falling down from the card and shit. And what I find interesting, too, about this deck is that usually the tower card is surrounded by nothing but dark clouds, right? Look at this, it's like half dark and half white. So, nasty ass tower for this karmic. It's like his heart can't handle the news, the breaking news of the reunion, and there's a lot of shit, a lot of tower shit going on for this dude. So the reunion is horrible for him, but for you, it's good. It's a good change. This can also talk about relocation for you. Because I know a lot of you guys need to relocate because this person has been obsessed with following your moves everywhere and using divination for bad, sending monitoring spirits your way to watch every goddamn fucking move you make. And I'll tell you what, somewhere along the lines, you feminines could have gotten a gift. A gift in the mail, or this karmic could have had the balls to come knocking on your door to give you a gift and apologize, blah, blah, blah. I hope to God y'all did not keep it because it was cursed. For me, I got the gift in the mailbox. And I had no other choice but to stick my hand in the mailbox because there were other letters and shit, other mail to pick up. But I threw that bitch out in the middle of the street and let it get run over. But it wasn't big enough to slash anybody's tires or anything like that. 2020 on the timer. And 2020 could have been a big ass year for you guys. I know it was for me. And this person's being haunted by the deities that he could not keep his promises with. But anyways. Did it to himself. Well, did I see something that had already matched? Oh, yeah, I hate to get ahead of myself, but this is the immediate future coming up. You have the Emperor with the perfect pair, the Empress. And this is definitely the glare. Definitely the power couple, perfect pair, the Emperor and the Empress. The Chariot reversed. I just heard abort mission. This mission of trying to take you out off this planet, it's done. Or it's being slowed down because I've got a really big feeling that whoever passed away, it's a huge tower sign that, hey, we gotta cut the shit of the black magic. Because we can't move forward. The karmic has caused too much damage, and this other person who has passed away, big time warlock. Big time warlock. Could have had several years ahead of him had there not been so much black magic fuckery going around. But that could symbolize another tower right there. So shit is being put to a halt. It is being put to a stop because that's a big, oof, huge sign. The Nine of Swords, it came out like this. Okay, this could mean that somebody is not sleeping well at night. Well, yeah. It could mean that somebody is not sleeping well at night. They, nightmares, night terrors, possibly. Let's see what's going on here with the Chariot reversed and the Nine of Swords. Oh, the Swords, Ten of Pentacles reversed, and Temperance reversed. Yeah, this is for the karmic. Because Page of Swords, this is the smallest of the swords category. And constantly being a nosy ass son of a bitch doesn't know how to stay in his fucking lane. Okay? Has been trying like hell to steal your Ten of Pentacles, which the Ten of Pentacles is talking about money, a huge piece of inheritance. Whether this is spiritual inheritance, or I keep seeing that this is from a passed on loved one, or even a house. They're not getting it. It's in reversed. I'm hearing laughing, like, these are like, demonic laughs, like, mocking the karmic masculine for thinking that he was gonna get the Ten of Pentacles. Like, this is a total humiliation. And Temperance reverse, yeah, this person's erratic as fuck. Erratic as fuck. And I guarantee you, 26:56 on the timer, I guarantee you that his erratic behavior, yeah, it's caused other people to build up so much karmic debt that it's retarded. Or excuse me, that is a politically incorrect word. It is mentally handicapped, but you get what I mean. With the karmic masculine, whatever the hell he did last month, because in my other recording I said I could feel some fuckery going around in the last week of June last month, all the way up to July 3rd, and it was gonna reap big ass consequences. And I think one of the consequences not only has to do with this Ten of Pentacles reversed, which the karmic and the coven was never going to get to begin with. Humiliation and also death, causing somebody else to die from magic. King of Wands reversed. I cannot make this shit up. Oopsies. King of Wands reversed. This is the karmic masculine. He thinks he knows what the fuck he's doing with running an empire. Bitch, you can't even run your own damn life. Hold on, like I said, it's hot. I need more water. I'm back. Man, when I went to go get some more water, I heard this voice, and it's gotta be the guy who passed away. That musician, and the karmic masculine could be a musician as well. But he was getting shitty with his skills because just focusing too much on this fucking black magic. I heard a voice that said, he's gonna get his. 29:59 on the timer. Okay. King of Swords upright. This is great. See, this is the past of like, it could have been anywhere between a week ago to a month ago, roughly. King of Swords upright. Somebody who is standing in their power and their truth. They are speaking their truth. They don't give a shit what anybody else thinks, because for the longest time in my recordings I've said that this masculine has been stuck in a fucking pickle between, wants to be with the feminine, but with his old lifestyle, the people he hung around with, which were people in this coven, they gave him so much shit about wanting to get back with the feminine, and he's had enough. Shit, I mean, you got the Hermit upright as well. The Hermit upright talks about going within, like, solitude, to think, to ponder, you know. It's a matter of, the questions are, what should I do next? Oh my god, I think that this masculine has realized that, because he's got a karmic too. He's got a karmic that he's also got a past with. Miserable with her, trying to get away from her, thinking about trying how to get away without causing a lot of drama and bullshit. But with this karmic feminine, there's always gonna be some kind of drama that comes with it. But regardless, he has spoken his truth about he doesn't love her. And, he's in love with the feminine. And if that means that he loses everybody else that he's always known, then it's like, fuck it, so be it. Because he's had enough. In my other recording, I had talked about the masculine going through over-analysis paralysis. I mean, we're talking thinking about the situation so hard that, what are going to be the repercussions of my choices here? I'm going to lose people because some people were acting like, a lot of them were acting like children about, well, if you pick her, then I don't want to be your friend anymore, and you should really stick with the karmic feminine. And little did they know the bullshit that the karmic feminine was causing. And, speaking up for himself, because in hermit mode for quite a long time, and having to face inner demons, childhood wounds, and now with the moon reversed, secrets coming out. Like I said, like, in a way, I just heard putting people in their place. It's like, you can't help who you love. That's it. I think he could have even embarrassed the karmic feminine by saying out loud in the crowd, I don't love you. I'm miserable. Like, you're codependent. You can't take care of yourself. All you want to do is, party, this, that, and the other, which when the masculine left the feminine, he did go back to his partying ways to numb his emotions and shit. But during this time of being in solitude and thinking to himself, he's like, I can't do it. And I want to say begging him for money for drugs and shit. I don't think the drugs that she did, he got involved in. I don't. Okay. Other breaks, sorry. I'm back. Wow. 36, 36. Okay. See, this right here, this is what's been going on between, for like, past 3 months, I want to say. A month to 3 months. This, the High Priestess upright, this is you, feminines. Very intuitive. You guys could be natural witches, natural white witches. You wouldn't wish harm on a fucking fly. You don't do any black magic. And at one point, the masculine could have been convinced that you were doing magic on him because that was one of the lies going around. But no. And you could also be a reader. And you've been getting a lot of downloads yourself, and you know what's been going on. You may not know the whole fucking story completely, but you are gonna figure that out. Trust me. There's like maybe I just heard three. Could be like three missing pieces of this puzzle that you're missing out on. But it's definitely going to come together. And you have had to have a lot of strength. And the strength card, it's actually the Leo. And let me tell you, 38, 28 on the timer before I even say it. For every reading I've ever done on my channels, and the community of tarot readers, this karmic, for some reason, is a Leo. I don't know what the fuck that's about. I'm so sorry for you good Leos out there. I really am. But you've had to show so much fucking strength. Because the Two of Cups reversed here, you have, you've been questioning about, is this ever gonna happen? That's because there's been a lot of energy manipulation too. And projections about making you question, is this gonna happen or what? But it is, because I hate to get ahead once again, but over here, this talks about the future. You have the Ten of Cups right here. That's pure fucking happiness. 40:04 on the timer. Pure fucking happiness. The house, the family, all of it. But let's see what we get for the Two of Cups here. The Magician upright. Beautiful. You know how to transmute negative energy into positive energy. And the Coven wanted you to question your intuition, but no. And you know what? I think the masculine could be a wizard. I really do. Remember, wizards are good usually, and it's the warlocks you gotta watch out for. This masculine doesn't feel whole. Not without you. Three of Wands reversed. Someone not getting their wishes or their dreams fulfilled. Energy manipulation, man. For the feminine big time. You guys are really thinking about, am I ever really gonna get what I want? What I've been asking for? My love life? Yes, you are. It's just been a lot of mental fuckery and projections. And if you've been angry at all, that was projections. Okay? Because this coven has been trying to get you arrested for the longest time because if you're arrested, how the hell can you have a reunion? Yeah, because they were trying to prevent the Four of Wands from happening. They don't want you to have a damn celebration. Jesus. The Hanged Man upright. Karmic masculine and the coven, they've been discovered. The secrets are out about what they've been trying to do. The masculine is still very, very shocked. Page of Wands upright. And this is the smallest of the wands here. You know, the masculine, like at the bottom part, like an inkling of trying to figure out how to come your way, but feels stuck. But it's all in the mind. It's all in the mind. It's a mental illusion because right here you have the Seven of Cups upright. All fucking illusions. And the karmic feminine definitely up in the shit too with the illusions and why are you leaving me for her? Don't you like everything that I can offer you? And you knew that the masculine was being tricked for a long time, but he's come to his senses. That's it right here. Queen of Pentacles upright. This is you guys, feminines. This is, to me, this is another natural white witch card. Empath, a healer. You're trying to work on your money. Wow, for the longest time, these people have been fucking with your any attempt to make money. Like, for real, for real. But you ain't gonna give up? Oh, fuck no. And y'all could have other projects up your sleeve, but shut the fuck up. Because not everybody wishes you well. And look, it's... You gonna make money, honey, because look, the devil in reversed. The devil reversed energy is gone. This karmic masculine is no longer in your energy. They can't be. There's a spiritual restraining order. Some of you guys out there have an actual 3D restraining order against him. Okay, but regardless, all of the feminines out there, there's a spiritual restraining order. You know, quit fucking with the collective. And then you have the Six of Wands reversed. Karmic feminine and karmic masculine. Trying really hard. Working together. That's also could represent with the Two of Cups reversed. Working together to keep the projections going and the mental mind illusions going. Trying to keep the masculine confused because you feminines woke up much earlier than the masculines did. They've had to catch up at a very fast rate. Like taking a 6-week summer course, crunch. Woo. But it's like your ancestors, your spirit guides, definitely could have been helping out the masculine and helping him wake up to realize that if he continues down the road that he was going down, end up having no victory, just nothing. And also with the feminines, which I think you guys would rather puke and then lick up your puke than to ever be with the karmic. Because you know that that is not a victory. Look over here. The Lovers upright. That's a twin flame card right there. Just follow your fucking intuition. No matter what anybody says. You have the Six of Cups reversed. somebody from the past that you do not have good memories with. Like I said, karmic that, wants to hold on to you for dear life, but can't because there's a spiritual restraining order. And you weren't with this person for very long and you saw red flags. And you know what's funny is that the masculine, also with the history with their karmic, when he chose her, eventually a lot of bad luck followed. And it hit his finances. You have justice reversed. This coven, especially the karmic, they are not getting any justice that they want. No. Because they've hurt the high priestess, which is you, the feminines. Five of swords upright. And this has always been in a regular tarot deck. Well, talks about a war that's been lost. Okay, because you have these grieving soldiers in the back that, they've accepted the loss. But this person right here got a cocky smile on his face, like, always trying to come up with plans. Always. This final plan, black magic, I swear to you, I sensed something really nasty that was brewing up starting the last week of June, and it built up big time on July 3rd. Like, I could just feel it in my bones. I was like, what is this motherfucker trying to plan? Could have done some root work or graveyard dirt magic. But he definitely fucked up because, Three of Swords upright, heartbreak. Keeps keeps breaking his own heart. The masculine has been healing, but this karmic will never heal. And he's not psychologically at the mental age he should be. Like this person, this karmic, like in their 40s and their 50s, but mentally they're like 10 years old. And a lot of these people in the coven, they're in their 40s and above and bullying another adult, aka the feminine, and they've also bullied the masculine. in their own ways. Get my water. Well, okay. I just heard the word intelligence. Like, because, like, the fact that you could put this puzzle together. It was like solving like a big whodunit shit. And it was a coven, and it's also mixed with organized crime, and you know that. Because these people have connections to other people across the world. And you picked up on all that shit. It was your intuition and your intelligence. They've never seen that before. Anyways, Queen of Wands reversed. Yeah, this is a nasty bitch. This is 56:56 on the timer when I said that. Nasty bitch. Cold hearted. Okay. 9 times out of 10, this can represent someone who's a prostitute, a whore. She she thinks that she's got it going on, but she just uses her sex appeal. Very lustful energy. And did lust spells on the masculine, but those spells have worn off. She did love spells on the masculine too, but that wore off. And none of the love spells that were done to the feminine worked. None of them, because you already had woken up. And it's funny because, oh, excuse me. Where is it, damn it? I knows it, I knows it, I knows it. What is it here? Well, I'm gonna find it because I know I'm not losing my mind. Maybe it's not on here and it's just in my mind, but I'm seeing the King of Wands in reversed. That's what I'm seeing. Because this karmic was definitely a fucking tyrant and thought that, oh no, it's my way or the highway. Oh, interesting. It's gonna come out later, but I'm seeing the King of Wands reversed in my mind, which he does have an STD, HIV, and has been spreading it around, knowing that he's got it, but not telling other people. Oof. Think of it as, okay, the karmic masculine, the coven spreading all kinds of rumors and shit, like the rumor mill. This is what I call like the HIV mill. You have the Four of Swords reversed, not able to rest, will never be able to rest in peace with I'm seeing tears coming down the Queen of Wands reversed. I'm seeing tears coming down her face because she will never be able to have a happy life. She's so jealous and pissed off with the feminine that you're gonna have a happy life. She's trying to be your copycat, and your karmic, which is his wife, she's trying to be your copycat too. Because I mean, the feminine's the one in the middle. Just not gonna be in any type of peace or harmony. Nothing. I wanna get Queen of Wands reversed, please. The Hierophant upright. This talks about an organization, a secret organization, which this Queen of Wands reversed is a part of. She is a dark witch. And anybody that's in this coven, they'll never be able to rest in peace. Eight of Cups reversed. Somebody walking away from this shit, going back home. This is the going back home card. This is giving something another chance, and this is, trust me, the masculine wants to give this another chance because, like I said, you've already got the Empress with the Emperor right here. That's a twin, that's power couple. Over here, like I said, you have the Ten of Cups upright. That talks about happy family, the kids, the marriage, all of it. The Lovers upright. Wow. And you have the Seven of Swords reversed. Being caught with lies. Being caught with lies. This Queen of Wands is karmic. The masculine has caught this karmic feminine in lies. And you have the Knight of Wands upright. Somebody who acts, it's very erratic, impulsive. This this card could represent both the masculine and the karmic because the masculine was quite the player a long time ago, liked the fast life, but so does the karmic. Oh, Eight of Pentacles in reversed. All of the hard work, putting in black magic into shit, all gone to waste. All fucking gone to waste. Seven of Pentacles upright. All of your hard work that you've been putting into everything and protecting yourself, learning your spiritual skills, learning patience because you've been in isolation for a long ass time, for years, you've been all alone. But it's paying off. It's paying off, yo. And because of black magic and all the lies have come up and people have been caught, the masculine is ready to come home. Because you have the Eight of Cups in reversed. Leaving one situation to go to a past one to try and make it work. Knight of Pentacles upright. This has been the epitome of the masculine. This masculine has been slower than fucking molasses, but could be a Taurus. You can't rush a Taurus, man. Pentacles, it's Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, but let me tell you, you cannot rush a Taurus. I mean, and you rush them, and it's like, fuck you, I'm gonna take my sweet ass time even longer. Like walking through fucking molasses. And the reason why it took so fucking long, because he had to snap out of it. I really do think that the feminines, your ancestors and your spirit guides, and also divine intervention helped the masculine to snap out of it. Enough with the partying and numbing up your emotions, because I don't know if you guys know this, but especially when it comes to drinking alcohol is a natural depressant. So if you're already depressed, then you shouldn't be drinking, because the next day you're just going to be feeling even more depressed. And I think the fact that also with any drugs that were going on, yeah, it's temporary relief. But when you come back and sober up, reality is still there. The situation is still right there. And I think that's really what helped wake them up. Because he went from a knight to the Emperor. Which is also 5 of Pentacles in reversed. Not being left out in the cold anymore. Because let me tell you what. The feminines, y'all, were left out in the cold. Big time. As soon as you got ghosted, you were left out in the cold. And everybody left you. But the tables have turned now because of divine intervention and because this spiritual warfare has gone on for far long enough. For some of you, it's been 10 years. For me, I thought about it the other day and it's been 11. And other people could be 12 or 14. Enough is fucking enough. So you're not going to be left out in the cold anymore. And your masculine, he definitely put on a face around his friends. But when he was around them, he felt like he was out in the cold. It's like, have you ever been in a relationship with somebody, but you feel single and alone? That's kind of how this felt, not only with being with the karmic, when dating the karmic, just because he was with somebody doesn't mean he felt like it was somebody. It was definitely much more of a lustful situation. But with his friends, big time with his friends, when he hung out with the friends, had, big old smile on his face, putting a facade on, partying, but, really and truly, still feeling all alone in the same fucking room as everybody else. But not anymore. This is not going to be the case anymore. For either the masculine or the feminine. The Page of Pentacles reversed. A small idea for making money, but it's false. This your karmic masculine is always trying to come up with some fly pie idea up in the sky to make some quick money. But this time it ain't gonna work. Everybody's given up on him because he's gotten everybody into fucking trouble big time. Yeah, 5, 6, 7 of Wands. Yeah, 7 of Wands reversed. Can't defend himself. 7 of Wands reversed. It means that this karmic here cannot defend himself. There's no fucking way. There's too much evidence against you. And the same shit with the karmic feminine. You've been caught. There's too much shit against you. And people really are disgusted with this karmic. Like, oh my god. And there could be paper evidence. Like, this fucker could have wrote his plans about how he was gonna kidnap the feminine and make her a mistress. Okay. and it's disgusting, and the shit he would have done to her as a mistress, and definitely make her look like a homewrecker. Mm-hmm. Especially seeing as how he is married, but it's just for monetary benefits and has a kid. Had he kidnapped you, you would have been a slave, and a sex slave, and you would have had HIV because he would have given it to you, and it would have been a horrible life. But it never happened because you've always been divinely protected. I'm doing pretty good on time, actually. It's shits and giggles. What the hell is a bottom card? I can't make this shit up. Oh, this karmic masculine is fucking delusional because you have the Page of Cups in reversed. Wants to try to make 11717 on the timer, wants to try and make a love gesture towards you, and like I said, y'all would probably rather throw the fuck up and eat your own throw up. But also, there's a restraining order against him from coming your way. Okay, I hate to say this. I am not condoning any violence at all. Okay, because this karmic masculine and these other karmic females, they want to fight you, like physically fight you. Like somehow cross paths with you still, or get on your property somehow. Do not fight because you'll get arrested, just like everybody else would get arrested, or they would try to be slick in some way to record the fight and then edit it in some way that, oh, you're the one who started all the bullshit, so you're the one going to jail regardless, and they're not. They've been trying to tinker with that idea of getting you into jail somehow so you don't reunite. But not gonna happen. Not gonna happen. And because there's, like I said, a spiritual restraining order. And because this karmic masculine has violated the restraining order, oh boy. You think you got karma now, boy? And I call you a boy because you act like a child. He's gonna die soon. And you have Nine of Wands reversed. Okay, this is not a wounded soldier per se. This is someone here who acts like, see, if it was upright, the Nine of Wands, then you just came out of battle, alright, and got your hands and your head bandaged up and shit, and you're like spitting your blood out of your mouth and crap, but no, it's in reverse. He had ideas for the war, the spiritual warfare, still wants to claim that he's the victim of it all, but in reality, he didn't put much work into this shit at all. It was delegating the task to everybody else. I can't make this shit up. I cannot. Because look, King of Cups reversed. Nasty ass son of a bitch. Nasty ass son of a bitch. No empathy, no compassion whatsoever. He was laughing his ass off the entire time, watching all the torture and suffering going on. What did I say earlier about the King of Wands reverse coming in my mind? I can't make it up. I can't. King of Wands reversed. I kept seeing it in my mind, that's why I was looking here on the table, but yeah. And King of Wands reversed, I know it. I could see it in my mind's eye, my third eye. Once again, this is somebody very lustful, thinks he runs an empire, but his empire, it's really, how do I say, yes, everybody else does the labor for him. He's a dictator. He dictates the rules and the labor, but he ain't doing it. It's everybody else's. And the Five of Wands reversed. Fights are ending because people are tired. People are fucking tired. Healing from betrayals too, with the Ten of Swords reversed. Healing from betrayals. And look, you have the Four of Pentacles reversed, which means that you're not shackled to this karmic anymore. He really wanted to make you his property. Spiritual property. Caused nothing but destruction, which he did. He destroyed your whole fucking life. Especially with the pentacles, the money, yeah, too. But it's not gonna be like that anymore. You know, whatever you set your mind to with what you want to do for work, it's actually gonna turn around for the better. When I said he's gonna die, I can't make this up. Death in reversed. Refuse to change. I mean, give him plenty of chances to change. But it's like, alright, you don't want to change. Stuck in your ways, but it's not serving you. Doesn't know how to take no for an answer. That's what's gonna happen. He's going to die. I hate to say it like that, but And once again, I just heard he's going to get his. Whoever this big ass powerful warlock was that passed away, he's waiting for this karmic. He's waiting. Because this karmic betrayed everybody. And this big ass warlock, powerful warlock, was even in higher ranking than him. There's a special place in hell for this karmic. Oh my god. So I know I've said plenty of times that this karmic is a pedo. He had a secret crush on that warlock's kid. She's a teenager. May have tried to flirt with her at one point, but she was smart enough to stop it, to put it to an end, because it just felt weird, especially with the age, and because he's married and got his own kid. And there could also be paperwork documents of his sexual desires for her that he kept. Like, there's a diary, like a secret diary that he kept of what he wanted to do to certain people. Anyways, Two of Swords, upright. Okay. Oh, see here. Oops. Talks about being blinded. Okay, not knowing what to believe in. Because just so much chatter. There was so much chitter chatter from both sides of people. People who did support the masculine and what he wanted to do, and then some people threatening the masculine, like kids, well, if you get back with the feminine, I'm not going to be your friend. And it's come to the point where the masculine can't take it anymore. Can't take the pressure of any of it anymore. He knows what he wants. And it's like, you know what? Fine. If you don't want to be my friend anymore, then fuck you. And you have the Wheel of Fortune reversed. Listen. Wheel of Fortune in reversed. It's because he has to finish karmic cycle with his karmic. And so the longer he stayed with the karmic, the more bad luck he was getting. Like, he could not move forward. And neither could you. And it's because that crazy bitch was doing black magic on your ass too. And she was paired up secretly with the karmic. But look, hey, Ten of Cups upright. You get the last laugh out of all of this shit, I'm telling you. Because here is the Knight of Cups upright. Offer of love. A genuine, good offer of love. Here you have the Ace of Pentacles. Ace of Pentacles. You get everything, man. This is the shit that the Coven was trying to take away from you. Your love life, finances, stability, all of it. Oh shit, I just noticed that there was a ladybug on this card. Ladybugs represent good luck, good fortune. Especially in Chinese, I think. Oh. Let's see, 5, 6, 7. 8 of Wands upright. Fast communication coming in. Fast communication. You could expect whether it's a phone call, a text message, a message through social media, whatever. There's a message coming through, feminines, and it's going to take you by surprise. You're going to be shocked. But before you respond immediately, because it's going to bring up a lot of emotions for you of all sorts, you need to take a breather, soak in the knowledge that has just been told. Cry if you have to, and then respond. Because what I'm seeing is, after that, if you respond with an even tone, with maturity, okay? There's a date night coming up soon with a long hell of a conversation, a heart-to-heart conversation with deep apologies. It's makes me want to cry out of joy. It's like I said, it's something that you never thought was going to happen. It's going to feel surreal. And you have the Ace of Cups reversed. The karmics, they're not getting your Ace of Pentacles. They're not. I see a lot of people crying, especially women. This karmic could be screaming out loud, punching holes in walls. I mean, people drinking themselves to death because of all of the karmic debt they gotta pay off. They've been paying it off, but it's just gonna get so much worse. Life for them will never be the same. The Fool reversed. This goes in two ways. Oops. Your masculine knows that he was a fool for choosing the wrong side, but this is now more of the karmic. Because doesn't listen to anyone's advice. He was told to stop so many times. And because of that, I mean, the Ace of Wands reversed. His big creative idea of how he's gonna kill you. I hate to say it that way. His idea to kill you with his own hands. Ace of Wands reversed. It's what I heard is like you can take this idea, the fire, and shove it up your ass. Put your ass on fire. I swear. Ten of Wands upright. This is definitely burdens that you've been carrying for years. But that was the karmic debt that you were paying off, and it's done with. That's why, over here, you got your Nine of Cups upright, which means that you're getting what you want. Which, I mean, is fucking awesome. You're getting what you want with, I mean, this karmic masculine. Take your idea, shove it up your ass. Okay, this is great. I want to see something else here. Yeah, death. He's gonna die. Ace of Swords. This is good news, and I'm sensing it's good news not just from a masculine, but something about your inheritance. It is like, if you've really been praying for, your love life and resources, financial resources, and peace of mind and harmony, you're gonna get it. This is a big blessing. Big message of blessing. Oh, now you get this big message of blessing. The Six of Pentacles reverse. Yeah, the karmics, they don't get any payouts. They don't deserve the fucking payouts. Three of Cups reverse, which is awesome. Third party is gone out of the picture. Finally, hallelujah. Two of Pentacles reverse. This is total instability. They wanted to make sure that your life was just unstable. Wanted you homeless. No money, no nothing. Their lives are now becoming unstable, unstable. Especially for the karmic, because this shit was his whole idea. The star reversed, he's not getting his star. He ain't getting his wish. Three of Pentacles upright talks about a group of three people working together. Either, to me, this always talks about like a marriage card, three people working together. You have the two people who want to get married, and then you have like this preacher. But it also could talk about three dark witches or three warlocks or two dark witches and a warlock that were trying to work together to keep the separation going. Oh, but it's not working because the Six of Swords reversed. Those assholes are moving onto shit waters. Knight of Swords, somebody who is erratic, coming in with communication, but omitting the truth. This karmic wants to try to come in or send someone your way to tell you the truth about something, but I'd wipe my ass with it personally, because you can't believe anything that comes out from these people. Nine of Pentacles reversed. They try to make you to look out like a whore. That you couldn't take care of yourself. You're the one with the STD. You'll do anything for money, and no. If anything, shit. This is the karmic masculine with their karmic wife and your masculine's karmic, because they're all fucking whores. None of them can take care of themselves. They're not independent. They always gotta rely on somebody else. And Page of Wands upright. Again, trying to come up with some idea of taking action. See, now I'm getting a different message with this. You guys have an idea for something creative that you want to work on. Do it. Start it. Don't waste any more time. Let's see. Queen of Swords reversed. Oh, how surprising. Lion bitch. Just a lying bitch. The Tower right after her again. Judgment. Judgment. The World. Masculine needs to uh close up this karmic cycle with this karmic bitch. Because then you're gonna have your son, happiness. It's King of Pentacles reversed. This is the karmic. Oh my god. He's made such an ass of himself. He's all about image and the finer things of life, and there's nothing wrong with that, but bro, we're having to put up an image. And it's also dark magic with him. Queen of Cups reversed. This is definitely the masculine's karmic, without a doubt in my mind, because heartless. She's just as ruthless as the King of Cups in reversed is. Damn. But shit. It's been a wild ride. A wild journey here. Give me a break while I clean this shit up. Alright, I'm back, y'all. Sorry if this video is long for you. I've been known for long readings. It's just the way that I am. On y'all. This is it's a quick few love oracle cards, okay? Let's see what happens. What does the collective need to know? Oh shit. When you have unrequited love, yes, there's no love between the masculine and his karmic, and there's no love between the feminine and their karmic. And here it says calling in your soulmate. The feminines have really been calling in their soulmates. Once again, unrequited love. This is something that the karmic masculine needs to come to terms with. It says, give your relationship a chance. Remember when we had the Eight of Cups reversed, which talks about going back to a prior situation? Give this relationship another chance with the feminine. Stay optimistic about your love life. Absolutely. You've been waiting for so fucking long. And that's because, look, unrequited love. They were focused so much on both the finances and your love life. Whoopsies. Let's shuffle. Unrequited love again. This karmic really gotta get it through the fucking mind, and so does the karmic feminine. Playfulness. You and the masculine are gonna bring playfulness back to the relationship. Like little children, but fun children, It's not gonna be childlike temper tantrums. Make it up. Main message. Wedding. Ooh, the screen is getting blurry. Somebody doesn't want this card to be shown. But it's a wedding. And it's a new love in the sense of both you and the masculine are new, better versions of yourselves. Honeymoon. Romantic feelings. Unfortunately, you guys are still in separation, but it was all divinely orchestrated. It had to happen for you guys to come into your own for this main message, the wedding. And, free yourself. It's time to take back control of your life. The feminines did that. The masculine. Calling in your soulmate. The feminines have been manifesting this for a long ass time, and so have the masculines. But always confused. That's because he was more susceptible. Oh my gosh, susceptible, more vulnerable to the magic. Codependency, yep, addictions. That's what was happening to a lot of addictions. But it is safe for you to love. It is safe for you to love because you've changed into a better person. Religious factors. This is why it would never work out between the feminine and the karmic, because the karmic does not believe in the same shit that the feminine believes in. Oh well. You can't force somebody to think differently. You've already met the romantic partner you sing. Oh, yeah, because there's a wedding. Express your love. That's definitely for the masculine if there's been ever communication issues. Love yourself first. Both you and the masculine had to do that. True love. When you guys have the reunion, man, look, I can't make this shit up. You have flirt and you have heart to heart conversations. There you go, my collectives. I love you.